can do. There was a time when I felt like I messed up because I was 20 years old in high school. But at the same time, I feel like if I would have dropped out of high school, I wouldn't have the same life I have right now. I want to give a shout out to the people who encouraged me. My mom, my dad, the staff at AIS, the man above, of course, because without him, I wouldn't have been able to do it. He gave me the strength to stick through it. And lastly, Andy Sell, for randomly coming into my life and helping me in my ACA. I want to thank AIS for being a great school with a caring staff, where teachers honestly care. They want you to learn. They pay attention to your needs, no matter how long it takes, whether it takes 2 days or 3 weeks, you're going to get the help that you need. All the teachers and staff show that they care. They want you to be something. I know a lot of people have a wrong idea about AIS. People look at you like, oh, when you go to AIS, you're a bad student. People stereotype us. They think we're bad. They think we're bad students. You feel me? Everybody doesn't come to AIS for the same reason. Some people come to AIS because of attendance issues. Sometimes they work a third shift job and just struggle staying up all night and having to go to school. There was a time when I felt depressed and stressed out and I couldn't get out of bed. But other students come to AIS because they like a small environment. But no matter what, no matter who you are, there's a place for you at AIS. When I first came to AIS, I used to think negative. I used to think I couldn't do it. I hated waking up in the morning, I was exhausted. Being like 20 years old, still having to come to high school. And I always feared that even if I went to school, that it wouldn't pay off. But my parents, my teachers, didnt, everybody that was around me always told me, keep your head on straight, you got this. Now I'm standing here. For me to be standing here on this stage is a blessing. I didn't think I would be here. All those nights I worked that third shift job, I went months of being so tired and stressed out, but I knew I had credits to earn. I finally had to make a decision, so I quit my job. A few months ago, I was asked to do an interview for the Courier and Press. They asked me all kinds of questions about AIS and what kind of school it was. I didn't think much about it until I walked into the Marathon gas station and people started clapping for me, like the managers, the cooks, and the cashiers, congratulating me, telling me how proud of me they was, telling me like, oh, you made the front page, keep up the good work. For months, people were writing me on Facebook and Twitter, they was like, bro, I'm proud of you, keep your head on straight. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up, that's what I'm gonna do. But this made me realize that there are other people who care about how you do in life. When I first got that call to come back to school, I didn't really want to go because I was 18. My mom was like, that's your future. And one thing that really got me was my mom was sitting in the living room one day and she said, I just want to see you do one thing before I leave this earth. I said, what's that, mama? She said, graduate high school. That pushed me to stay in school. Another person who encouraged me was my dad. He always stressed to me how bad he always stressed me how bad life would be without an education. My parents always told me how proud of me it was and reminded me how important school was in the future. I want to encourage the people who are at AIS and haven't made it to the stage yet. With me, I did 3 extra years of high school. It was stressful. I didn't realize it at the time, but it made me stronger. There were a lot of reasons that I could have dropped out, but I didn't. You have so many options if you stay in school. Don't ever think you are not able to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. To all the younger kids who are at AIS at both campuses, who feel like they're falling behind or stressed out, don't give up. I was always told God won't put us through anything we can't handle. So don't drop out. So don't drop out. It'll be the worst decision of your life. I would love to see everyone that I went to AIS with come to college in the future. For those at AIS now, I expect y'all to be doing the same thing I did, not giving up, not being in the streets, keeping your head on straight, staying in school no matter what. In the long run, it's worth it. In the words of a great poet, Tupac Shakur, don't leave this world without giving it your all. Thank you.